And welcome back to the Marshall High School as it's time to take a look at your starting lineups. First, with the visiting St. Peter Saints, this is how they're going to go tonight with a 5'3" junior in Ellie Johnson. Followed by a 5'5" senior in Kelly Hansen. Then they go with a 5'5" junior in Olivia McCabe. Followed by a 5'6" sophomore in J.C. Welp. And they'll round it out with a 5'9" junior in Sienna Weebush. Assisted by Anne-Marie Brown, head coach of the St. Peter Saints is Dan Wallachek. For the Marshall Tigers, or in Kaya Suker, followed by a 5'7" junior in Maddie Marks. Then they'll go with a 5'5" freshman in Lene Estrada, followed by a 5'9" senior in Natalie Petrick, and they'll round it out with a 5'11" junior in Whitney Schwartz. Assisted by Stephanie Mott and Bridget Harris. Head coach of the Marshall Tigers is Dan Westby. As the Tigers and Saints ready to go toe-to-toe here tonight. Right there alongside the Courtney back in the studios. I'm Brian Rollick. Marshall Tiger girls basketball on 103.3 and 1400 KMHL. Teams getting final instructions here tonight. It's welcome you in, everybody listening as well on MarshallRadio.net. St. Peter on the floor, ready to go. Westby is harping, let's say, defend that three-point line. Very good three-point shooters. St. Peter, a confident group, obviously, winners of 9 in a row. Gotta feel good. 11-1 on the season. Tigers also gotta feel good. 6-6, winning 4 of their last 5. And here we go. We're ready to jump it up. Sienna Weebush and Whitney Schwartz. Nobody whistle is up, tap is up, and is won by Schwartz, but she knocked it out of bounds, so they're just going to say, let's re-jump it. Went off Whitney. They'll just re-jump instead. Tap is up and is won by the Tigers again. And here's Maddie Marks, right of the Tiger emblem, middle of the floor. Tigers going right to left in your radio now. Lene Estrada on the right side wing, coming off the screen at the free throw line. To the left, Petrick, hands off Marks. Maddie, a couple dribbles with the right hand, gives it to Schwartz, over to Suker. Kaya, a couple dribbles with the left hand, stops, goes right back over to Maddie, right baseline, dumps it into Schwartz. Power dribble goes up and draws a foul on Sienna Weebush. It's a good ball movement there by the Tigers. Knew what they wanted to do, using Natalie here over on the left side and reverse it. Eventually get a good, nice low post touch to Whitney Schwartz. And she'll go to the line for 2 freebies. First one is on the way, up and good for Whitney. Tuesday night, Whitney finished with 7 points. 5 of them coming in the second half. Very good on the glass as well again for Whitney. Her and Hannah Meyer have been playing extremely well down the low blocks. And Whitney knocks both down, and the Tigers lead early 2-0 on the Pizza Ranch scoreboard. Opening minutes from the Marshall High School. Here's a full court pressure. Was very effective for the Tigers before. Now a high pass over the head of McCabe, but does a great job catching it. Now she'll fire it up the floor and knocked out of bounds by Petrick. Save with an easy bucket for St. Peter. So great hustle by Olivia McCabe to save what would have been a turnover. And then even better play by Natalie Petrick to nullify an easy layup the other way. So McCabe to inbound from the left baseline for the Saints. Looking for the lob. That's not there. She'll lob it out on top and attacking is Ellie Johnson. Over to the right, Kelly Hansen. One dribble back over to the left side. McCabe gets it right side. Here is Hansen. Skips it over to the left. Weebush on top, and a 3 is launched by Kelly Hansen, and she knocks it down. So we talked about they would be dangerous from downtown. A 3, and the Saints lead 3-2 on their first possession. Lene Estrada has her pocket picked, and up the floor come the Saints. Looking to fly here on the near sideline is McCabe. Coast to coast, off the bottom of the rim, no good. Ball is loose on the ground, and we'll have a tie-up, and that will stay with the Saints on the alternating possession. So it'll be an inbound coming up right baseline for Olivia McCabe. She will get it into Hansen on the right side wing to Ellie Johnson on top. And attacking is McCabe, dumps it down low, knocked out of bounds by Natalie Petrick, remaining safe basketball. Job again by Petrick not to allow a nice easy layup. So McCabe will inbound from the right baseline to the right. And attacking is Hansen off to the right wing, gets it on top of the key. Weebush back over to the right. McCabe picks up her dribble. On top over to the left is J.C. Welp. She'll dump it inside. Bush over the left baseline, 3, launched by Ellie Johnson. That one's strong. Rebound out of Maddie Marks. She lost her dribble right away, trapped in trouble, then just ripped away by McCabe. McCabe then just powers her way in. Layup no good. Petrick now with the block on a putback by Welp. Now Natalie inadvertently poked in the face, and now a whistle is going to be called as Natalie holds her right eye. Coach Walatik not happy, thought there was a foul on Petrick. And it's going to go on J.C. Welp. That'll be her first. So Linnea Estrada gives it back to Maddie Marks. And she'll bring it up the floor for Marshall. 3-2 in favor of St. Peter. 16-20 to play first half. Right side, Kaya Suker. Kaya off a screen from Schwartz. She'll launch a 3 from the top of the key. And hits! Kaya Suker. She had 3 on Tuesday against Fairmont. Now another dangerous pass here by the Saints is picked up by Hansen. McCabe lost her dribble. She'll fire it ahead. Low and off the leg and out of bounds on Weebush. That'll be the first turnover by St. Peter. So the Tigers hanging on to a 5-3 lead. Cause a turnover on the Saints, and the Saints are going to return the favor going with some full court pressure. Just a couple minutes into the contest as it comes into Maddie. Gives it to Petrick and to Kaya Suker. To bring it up the floor for Marshall. Crosses over on top of the key for the Tigers. Over to left, Linnea Estrada. And now there's going to be a foul on Ellie Johnson. Pushing Whitney Schwartz, who was trying to set a screen. Third foul called on the Saints here early on. Inbound left baseline for Maddie Marks. Maddie will lob it on top of the key to Kaya Suker. Kaya surveys the defense over to the left to Marks, dumps it in Schwartz. Schwartz power dribble right back out to Maddie. She wants to attack baseline, leaves it for Schwartz on the left elbow. Whitney now curls in the paint, puts up a runner, bank, no good. Rebound down to Weebush. Now there's going to be a foul on Linnea Estrada. Estrada, that is her first. So to beat him down in front of the St. bench for St. Peter. 5-3, Tigers lead early. 15:35 to play first half. Up the floor comes Ellie Johnson. Knifes through the defense. Bounces left baseline. Open 3 is launched by Welp. That one no good. Weak side board, though, is down to Weebush. She'll look to power it back in. Instead kicks out to wide open Ellie Johnson. 3 is up and good. So we talked about those offensive rebounds could be a huge key to tonight's game. There's a big one. They get a 3 to take a 6-5 lead to the Saints. 15-10 to play, first half. Maddie Marks trying to attack baseline. She'll go up strong. Shot is missed. Rebound down. Estrada strips it. Now we'll have a tie-up, and that'll stay with Marshall. Coach Walatik felt like there was a foul there, but to no avail. Linnea ties it up. And the Tigers will have it inbound from the right baseline. Looking and bounces in to Petrick. Natalie couldn't quite corral it, so she has to retreat out to the left wing. Now had her pocket picked, and a beautiful play by Olivia McCabe. McCabe to come down, hangs in the air, layup is missed, rebound loose, and it's down to Weebush. Her shot rims off, ball knocked away. It's on the ground, diving for it. They'll fire it over to the left. Hansen. She touch passes, and a 3 is launched, and no good by McCabe. And now we got a foul underneath on St. Peter. That is going to go on J.C. Welp. That'll be her second. So she checks out. And that brings in Kayla Olchabruns. Hannah Meyer also in for Marshall as the inbound comes into Kaya Suker. And Maddie Marks will bring it up the floor. 6-5 in favor of St. Peter as Maddie into the front court. Triples over to the right, gives it to Kaya Suker. Kaya on top of the key to Hannah Meyer. To the left, Marks on the elbow. She'll attack left baseline, cut off out to Hannah Meyer on the left wing. Meyer bounces it on top to Estrada. Linnea dribbles over to the right, hands off Natalie Petrick. Natalie in the paint, powers it in. Left-handed shot, no good. And the rebound is down to Olchabruns, who's trapped, though. She lost her dribble, in some trouble. Lobs it up high. Got it over just in time to Hansen, who brings it into the front court for St. Peter. Hansen on top of the key over to the right wing, and a 3 is going to be launched by Olchabruns, and she'll hit. Wow. Third 3, all the points for the Saints from downtown. 9-5 in favor of St. Peter. With 13:55 to play in this first half. Here's Suker, bounces it over to Estrada on the right wing. Linnea comes down the paint, draws some contact, shot no good. Meyer can't quite get the rebound. McCabe does, and up the floor comes McCabe. Looking at 3 Tiger defenders to a trailing Hansen left wing. She'll fire a 3 and hit there too. Ellie Johnson's second 3. And it's 12-5 at a timeout by Coach Westby.
Tigers take a 30-second timeout. Athletic Training Services at the Marshall Public Schools are proud to provide Marshall Regional Medical Center. Amy Schmeezy and Katie Dahl and Dana Larson, certified athletic trainers, are on hand to evaluate, treat, and rehab injuries during Marshall High School contests and practices. Thank you to O'Hara Marshall for partnering with the Marshall School District in providing this service. Just a reminder, fans, tonight is Meet the Tigers night. Tiger players and coaches available for autographs immediately following the conclusion of the game.
Back at the Marshall High School, 12-5 in favor of St. Peter. They've hit 4 threes. A couple off Tiger turnovers. And offensive rebounds, and Coach Westby needed a timeout. They try to dump it inside, ball poke, but goes to Dietrich. Natalie on the ground, got it somehow to Sano. Over to the left side, Marks, extra pass, Suker right back over to Anna. She'll fake the 3 on top. Higher, good look at a 3, fires. That one rims off. Rebound, Hannah Meyer. Hannah trying to step through, puts up the shot, block. Oh my, and there's going to be a foul on Claire Nussmeyer, who checked in out of that timeout as well from Coach Westby. Nussmeyer is 6'1" sophomore. Free throw good for Hannah Meyer. Tigers needed that one. They led 6-5 at a 7-0 run. Gave St. Peter the lead. Hannah can't convert the second of the rebound down to Olchebrons, who brings it to the front court for St. Peter. 12-6, Tigers trail by 6, 13 minutes to play first half. Here's Ellie Johnson on top of the key. Get it over to the left, Olchebrons. Olchebrons, little hesitation dribble over to the right side to Johnson, on top to Hansen. Hansen with 2 threes already. Anna Sano, good read, almost came away with a steal on the far side. She'll have to settle for knocking it out of bounds on this particular play. Tigers doing a good job flat around on the defensive side. Just some good shots put down by St. Peter, rather. Now another new player, McKenna Reese, candidate. As they get it on top, and Ellie Johnson going to set up the offense here for St. Peter. Right side, Olchebrons on top to Nussmeyer. Hands off left side to Reese. Reese, couple dribbles, one step inside the three-point line. Shot is short. Rebound out of Maddie Marks in traffic. And she clears. 12-6 on the Pizza Ranch scoreboard. 12:25 to play first half in favor of St. Peter. Kaya Suker on top of the key, over to the left to Sano. Anna dribbles here, picked up by Reese, gets it over to Maddie Marks. Maddie lobs it down low, a little too far, but fortunately poked out of bounds by Nussmeyer. Billy Hansen will check out, as will Johnson. Back in McCabe, who's showcased her skills in this first half. Being very physical. Inbound comes into Kaya Suker to Sano, just inside the three-point line on top, over to left to Maddie Marks. 12-6 in favor of the Saints, 12:05 to play first half. Sano directs traffic, crosses over, hands off Suker. Kaya on top of the key, over to the left wing to Maddie Marks, trying to dump it down. He gets tipped, but goes right to Dietrich, who will finish with the left hand. Good adjustment by Natalie. And a little fortuitous bounce there for the Tigers, too. 12-8 in favor of St. Peter. 11:45 to play first half. Left side, new player also, Sarah Conlon, has checked in for St. Peter. So get it on top to Conlon. Back over to the left. Olchebrons had it poked away by Suker, but she picks it back up. Now on top, dangerous pass caught by McCabe. McCabe over to the left. The 3 launch by McKenna Reese is up short. Rebound loose. Back out to Reese. She'll take one dribble, skip it over to the right to Conlon. Conlon on top to McCabe. McCabe directing traffic. She'll explode down the left. Fired out left baseline. Reese will fire a 3. That one no good. Rebound is to Natalie Dietrich. 12-8, Tigers lead by 4. 11:06 to play here in the first half as Kaya Suker give it to Anna Sano on the right side. On top to Marks, over to left Suker. Kaya, one dribble, looks inside, dumps it into Dietrich, catches it in traffic. Good pump fake, left hand is good. Pretty play by Natalie Dietrich. And the Tigers within 2. 12-10 St. Peter leads on the Pizza Ranch scoreboard. 10:40 in counting first half. Reese hands off to Olchebrons on the left wing. Olchebrons then collides with Marks. It'll be a blocking foul on Maddie. It'll be her first tonight. Second team foul on Marshall with 10:37 to play. First half. So first action for Erica Jones. She'll check in for Marks. So Reese and Nussmeyer are out. Back in was Hansen. Weebush checks back in too. Hansen to the left to Weebush. Fires on top. McCabe doesn't take the three. Back over to the right. Here's Conlon. On top to Olgebruns. Back over to the right. Weebush to attack. Put up the left-handed shot. A little strong. No good. Goes for her own board. Rips it out of bounds. And that's going to be off of Meyer. Coach Westby is asked, she was standing out of bounds when she touched the ball, and the referee said, my fault. You're right. And works the ball to Marshall. Now a tough pass into Kaya Suker. Try to get it. McCabe on the ground. There'll be a tie-up, and it'll go to St. Peter in the alternating possession. As the Tigers hanging on to a 2-point lead.
Also checking in number 23, Linnea Estrada.
So Linnea Estrada also in. Hannah Meyer checks out. Suker is out.
Checking in for Tigers number 48.
Paige Andrews will check in also for Marshall. Natalie Dietrich will take her first rest. 10:13 to play first half. 12-10 in favor of St. Peter. Check and make sure there's no wet spots on the floor. Now attacking. Good play by McCabe on the fake handoff. Just curls around and gets a nice layup. First 2-point shot for St. Peter tonight. And they lead 14-10 with 10 minutes to play in the first half. Anna Seno on top of the key stands of the Tiger emblem. Jabs right now. The ball poked away by McCabe. She'll save it in as well. Another steal for McCabe. She's been all over the place. Over to the right side of three on the trail by Conlon is good. Sarah Conlon. Seno up the floor on top of the key. 17-10 in favor of St. Peter. Fire over to the left to Jones. Jones looks inside. A couple dribbles with the right hand. Back to Schwartz. To the right side. Estrada. She'll get a good look at a three. She'll fire. A little strong. Rebound down to McCabe. 17-10 in favor of St. Peter. Over to the right is Welp. On top to Conlon. Over to the left, Hansen. She'll fake the three. She'll attack. Kick it over to Conlon. Conlon fires the three. Got it. Another one for Sarah Conlon. Well, Coach Westby is right. They average shooting at 33s a game. They've knocked 6 down and have one 2-point shot. Sano open, fakes the three. She has no dribble. Looking for somebody. Fires over to the right just in time to Jones. 20-10 in favor of St. Peter. Now attacking to the left side. Estrada fakes the three. Linnea in the paint puts up a runner. Dumps it to Jones, and an offensive foul is called on Linnea Estrada as they say McCabe stepped in. That'll be Linnea's second. They're going to keep her in there and let her try. Stay in. So they fire here to the near side of J.C. Welp to Hansen. Hansen on top of the key to Weebush. Weebush hands off left side. Make the jump shot by McCabe. Dumps it down. Great catch underneath by Johnson. Kick out. Hansen three. That one no good, and Suker is fouled by McCabe. That'll be McCabe's first. So she dislodged the ball once Kai had it from behind. Andrews out, Marks in, Jones also out, and Dietrich right back in. 20-10 in favor of the Saints with 8:24 to play first half. Kaya Suker into the front court for the Tigers. 8-0 run right now by the Saints has put them up by 10. Maddie off the bounce free throw line. Gets it to Schwartz, poked away, but Whitney runs it down over to Suker on the right side wing. Kaya, a couple dribbles with the left hand, goes to Dietrich on the left. Touch pass to Estrada. Linnea, couple dribbles on top, over to the right, Marks. Marks thought about the three, instead tried to dump it into Dietrich. Natalie runs it down. Estrada, touch pass, Suker, left wing. Kaya, couple dribbles on top of the key for Marshall. Gives it to Maddie. Maddie, over to the left, Estrada. Back on top to Marks, over to the right, Schwartz tries to go baseline, puts it up strong, nice play. Ooh, just rims off, ball poked away to Estrada, left baseline, kick out Suker on top, Marks. Maddie, thought about the three. Couple dribbles, hands off to Dietrich on the right side wing. Natalie looks down low, one dribble with the left hand to Estrada. Estrada back over to the right, Suker, she'll fake the three. Here she is in the paint, great bounce pass to Schwartz, layup missed! Whitney gets it back and draws a foul on the way up. Oh, Whitney would love to have that one back, but she'll have a chance to go to the line. That's a big foul on McCabe. McCabe may only have 2 points, but man, oh man, is she awesome on defense. It's 2 free throws for Schwartz. First one of the way is up and is no good. Whitney made 2 earlier. McCabe will have to check out, and in and back in is J.C. Welp. Welp herself is playing with 2 fouls. Schwartz at the line, free throws up. That one will get a nice shooter's roll, and Whitney 3 for 4 from the stripe. The Tigers end the 8-0 run by St. Peter, 20-11 in favor of the Saints with 7:15 remaining first half. Hansen, double dribbles with the left hand, looks left, gives it to Welp. On top of Gita Webush. Webush, a couple dribbles, ball poked away by Maddie Marks. Maddie races down the right side. Now she'll go over to the left. She'll go up for the layup. Shot is no good, and that'll be a blocking foul on St. Peter's Ultra Bruns. Good job by Maddie to redirect over to the left. That didn't allow Ultra Bruns to get in position. And Marks will head of the line for 2. Good defensive play, Maddie. She'll try to get some points at the free throw line. 8th team foul on the Saints. First free throw for Maddie is good. Tigers have done a pretty good job of getting to the line. 4th time they've gone to the free throw line. 6 threes by St. Peter is the story. Maddie makes both. Tigers within 7, 20-13 in favor of the Saints. 6:55 to play first half. Ultra Bruns on the right wing. One dribble on top to Johnson. Back over to the left. They go to Welp. Welp takes the pass, skips it over to the right. Ultra Bruns will fire a 3. Is up short, just grazes the iron and out of bounds to Marshall. So Marshall inbound with some full court pressure put on it by St. Peter. Instead of Linnea Estrada to Maddie Marks. Maddie will bring it up. 20-13. St. Peter on the Pizza Ranch scoreboard. 6:35 to play first half. Right side, Suker. Kaya. Couple dribbles in the left hand. Back over to Estrada, right wing. Linnea looks down low for Schwartz. Can't get it to her, so she'll drive baseline. Gets cut off. Gives it to Whitney. Whitney then had it poked away and stolen. Here on the near side by Webush as it was dislodged. Hansen to the front court for the Saints. Over to the left, they give it Johnson. Johnson skips it to the right. Here's Ultra Bruns. Touch pass right baseline. Johnson dumps it inside. Webush doubled, so they kick out. A 3 is launched by Welp. That's too strong. Rebound down to Linnea Estrada. Linnea brings it up the floor for Marshall. 6 minutes to play first half. Now Linnea just lost it right into the hip pocket of Johnson. Johnson coming down the other way is fouled by Marks, and the bucket is good. And one opportunity coming up for Ellie Johnson. That'll be Maddie's second. Marks and Schwartz out. Meyer and Sano check back in. So 4 fouls called on Marshall, but they're on 2 players. Maddie with 2 and Estrada with 2. And the free throw is good for Ellie Johnson. She now has 6. There is a substitution to be had, so Johnson will check out. Back in Sarah Conlon, 5'9" freshman who knocked down 2 threes already in this half. Here's Sano up the floor for Marshall. Dribbles on the Tiger emblem, looks right. Couple dribbles back over to the left to Estrada. Try to attack right side, give it Sano. Anna over to the left, Suker. Kaya curling down the right side, leaves it out for Estrada. Linnea to attack, left wing. Sano, good look at a 3. She'll fire, that one no good. Rebound it down to Conlon, and she'll bring it up the floor for St. Peter. Over to the right, Ultra Bruns. It's everybody clear. On top to Reese. Skips it over to left, Webush. Webush looks down low, nothing there. On top to Conlon, back over left, off a screen. A 3 launched by Hansen is no good. Weak side board down to Natalie Petrick. 23-13 on the Pizza Ranch scoreboard. St. Peter with the lead. 5:10 to play first half. Petrick dumps it into Meyer. She can't hang on. Turnover on Marshall. Their 6th of this first half. Claire Neusmeyer checks back in for St. Peter, replacing Webush. Neusmeyer just a sophomore, good size, 6'1". And up the floor comes Kelly Hansen. To the left is Reese. Conlon left baseline. Dangerous pass tipped away and stolen by Sano. Sano races down the right side. Layup is up and missed. Rebound down to Ultrabruns. Dangerous pass, middle of the floor to Conlon. Back to Ultrabruns. Head of the front court. Boy, oh boy, the Tigers needed that one, trailing by 10. And it just had a curl out on her. Right side is Reese. Give it Ultrabruns. Looks down low, nothing there over to Hansen left wing. Hansen to attack. She'll put up a running 14-footer. That one doesn't get iron. And the ball lost out of bounds by Neusmeyer. Will go to Marshall.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 13, Erica Jones.
Erica Jones will check in for Sano. 4:31 remaining in the first half.
Checking in for the Tigers,
Whitney
number
Schwartz
20,
also in for Hannah Meyer. Inbound from Jones in the backcourt. Gets it into Estrada. Lene picking up the floor, runs right by Reese here on the left side. Lene reverses all the way over to the right, gives it to Natalie Petrick. Petrick, couple dribbles on top to Suker, left side Jones. Coach Westby shouts out a new play, so Erica dribbles to the top, over to the left to Schwartz. Whitney on top, Petrick open for the three, she'll fire. That one's strong. Rebound down to Schwartz. Whitney gives it to Petrick. Natalie. Couple dribbles to Schwartz on the left side. Whitney looks down low, nothing there, now to Jones. Jones looks right, on top to Petrick. Down to 3:50 to play first half, 23-13 in favor of St. Peter. Schwartz pull up an 11-footer, no good. Rebound down to Ultrabruns. And Ultrabruns will bring it into the front court for St. Peter. Dribbles to her left, gives it to Reese, left baseline Hansen. Hansen looks down low. On top of the key to Conlon. Conlon back over to the left, Hansen. Hansen looking for the backdoor cut, not there. A couple dribbles with the right hand, leaves it left side where she just left to Conlon. Conlon on the left wing. Looking for Reese instead. Wants to hand off to Ultrabruns, does. Ultrabruns comes down. A runner in the paint is short. Rebound down to Whitney Schwartz. 3:18 and counting first half. 23-13 in favor of the Saints. Kaya Suker all the way down left side. Layup is missed, and then a foul on Schwartz, crushing Reese. That'll be Schwartz's first.
Tigers foul number 20, Whitney Schwartz.
3:12 remaining first half. And a timeout on the floor. 23-13. St. Peter leads on the Pizza Ranch scoreboard. 3:12 to play first half. Let's listen to Tiger Basketball, 103.3 and 1400 KMHL. Just a 30 corner.
Stop in for the best specialty burgers in Marshall. Check out their daily specials. Each day they offers awesome money-saving menu options. Your big night is right for you. Enjoy happy hour each day from 2 until 6 on Ziggy's Market Grill and take advantage of 6 different temporary options. Tiger fans, happy hour. Do involve their post-game dinner meetings. Hurry out, take advantage of Ziggy's Market Grill. Curbside to go. Just call 532-8272.
Back at the Marshall High School out of a timeout, 23-13. St. Peter leading by 10 with 3 minutes and counting first half. Out of a St. Peter timeout. Ultrabruns on top to McCabe. McCabe back in with 2 fouls. Left baseline, Ultrabruns. She'll fire a 3, a tough one. Hits the top of the backboard, almost went in. Rebound down to Natalie Petrick. We'll bring it up the floor for Marshall. Dribbles with the left hand, coming all the way down left side. Goes in strong, draws the contact. Shot no good. Rebound down to Conlon. Marshall right now trailing by 10. They've had 2 layups, point blank, that they weren't able to convert. Be much different in that situation, but instead they trail by 10 and held to just 13 points. Right side Conlon will fire a 3, looking for her third. That one grazes the front iron, no good, and now we got a foul on McCabe. That's going to be 3 if that's on her. Let's see what the official word is, and it is. So Olivia McCabe picks up her 3rd foul. Kaya Suker will walk down to the other end and shoot a 1-and-1. 19th foul on St. Peter. Kaya hits the back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Conlon, and up the floor comes St. Peter. Webush down the left side, cut off, kick out to an attacking Whelp. Skips it over to the right, too far. Turnover on St. Peter, just their 3rd in this first half as Anaseto check in for Lene Estrada. Good play by Coach Westby. Lene playing with 2 fouls. Got some good minutes in though with those 2 fouls. Asano will get it into Suker, right back to Asano. Just got back in bounds in time. To Suker. Suker on top of the key. Over to the right side on top to Schwartz. Dumps it inside Petrick. Natalie, power dribble, goes left hand. Got it! Tough shot. Good finish. 6 now for Natalie. And the Saints lead by 8. 1:55 remaining. On top of the key, Ellie Johnson goes left baseline. Here's Welk. She'll turn, put up a tough shot. No good. Lot of contact. Rebound down to Anasano. Coach Wallenticks wants a foul from the Saints side of things. Sano dribbles at the Tiger emblem down to the mid at 35. Hands off to Kaya Suker. Kaya dribbles over to the right. Stops on top to Whitney Schwartz. Dumps it in. Petrick just a tough pass and can't convert. 7th turnover by Marshall. Down the left side, Ellie Johnson, and they're going to call her for a travel first. 4th turnover on St. Peter. They summon Kelly Hansen back off the bench and have her replace Sarah Conlon for St. Peter. 23-15, Marshall trailing by 8 on the Pizza Range scoreboard. 1:26 to play first half. Kaya, double dribble, lobs it up high, good catch by Sano, gives it to Petrick. Petrick walks it to the front court for Marshall. Coach Westby directing traffic from the sideline. Natalie dribbles over to the left. Now crosses back over, goes right baseline, ball tipped, but got it to Sano, right back to Natalie. Natalie fakes the 3. Now she'll attack in the paint, put up a tough shot, rims halfway down and out, got her own board, is grabbed, but shot missed again. Rebound down to Weebush. And up the floor comes St. Peter. Weebush cut off at the free throw line, drops it off for Hansen over to the left. Johnson, Show trying to get by Kaya, puts up a shot, drawing contact on the way in. Coach Waldenpick screaming from the sideline. One says a shot, one says on the floor, and I think the man that said it was on the floor going to win out. Kaya Suker's first foul, and inbound coming up. Sano tried to jump in there to grab the ball and inbound it. Got it just in time as Ellie Johnson inbound from this left baseline. Into Weebush, has an open shot. Who missed the layup, ball poked loose. She'll be tied up with Erica Jones, and then it'll go to Marshall. Point blank shot for Sienna Weebush. She just couldn't convert. Inbound comes into Anasano. She'll bring it up the floor, into the front court for Marshall. Down to 35 seconds in the first half, 23-15 St. Peter. Ball behind to Kaya Suker. We'll have another tie-up, and this time it's going to St. Peter. So 30 seconds remaining first half, 23-15 at St. Peter. We've been stuck at 23-13 for a while. Marshall got 2, had some point-blank opportunities, but couldn't convert the layups, so they still trail by 8 with 25 seconds remaining. Hansen outlet by Suker. Kaya right in her hip pocket. Hansen now picks up her dribble, in some trouble. Dangerous pass. Ball poked away, but goes there. Johnson muscles it in. Somehow. 8 points now for Johnson, down to 10 seconds in the half. Petrick on the left wing. Fakes the pass. Had the ball poked away. Stolen by Ellie Johnson. Ellie looks ahead. Stops, travels with 3 seconds remaining. So back-to-back turnovers there. Be an inbound for Sano. Looking's got to get it in. 3 seconds, gets it into Kaya Suker. Kaya then steps out of bounds with 1.3 seconds. Tigers will try to regroup at halftime here, trailing by 10 at 25-15. Still 1.5 seconds to go. Inbound to Ellie Johnson. Gets it in, and a 3. Well, this will count if it goes. Just about banked in by Hansen at the buzzer. Pizza Ranch scoreboard read 25-15 at the half. Take a timeout. And welcome back to the Marshall High School. Second half underway. That was your first in the Minute game at Spotlight. Linnea Estrada to Maddie Marks, dumps it down. Too far for Petrick, stolen by McCabe. I like the idea by the Tigers. Pass just a little high. Good help defense by McCabe. Comes over on the right side, playing with 3 fouls. Spins out of pressure. Deep 3 launched by Hansen off the back iron. Rebound, Estrada battles for it. Corrals it on the baseline. Try to give it to Kaya Suker in close quarters. It is stolen, and a layup is up and is good for J.C. Welk. Kaya Suker to bring up the floor. We talked about second chance opportunities in our pregame show that don't want to give a team like this those opportunities, and unfortunately just a little too close of a pass, not able to ground, and it cost the Tigers 2 points. Now Petrick could look at a three. She'll nail one for the right side, and Natalie Petrick now at 9. Led the Tigers in the first half, had 6, and a much-needed 3 to get them back within 9 at 27-18, just out of the way in the second half. Hansen spins in the paint. Tough shot. No good. Rebound down to Natalie Petrick, who tries to dribble through a double team. It's poked away, but Natalie does regain it. Now we'll get out of pressure and give it to Maddie Marks. Maddie into the front court for the Tigers. Gives it to Lene Estrada on the right side. Lene gets a screen from Petrick. Back over to Suker. She'll fire a 3 right baseline. Oh, rims off. Rebound is down to J.C. Welk, who gives it to Olivia McCabe. McCabe with a stutter step on the right side. Trying to come all the way down. Estrada knocked out of bounds off her leg, out of bounds. Good play by Lene, and a turnover by St. Peter. 27-18. Tigers trail by 9. 16:22 to play. I'm telling you, just a mini run away from getting right back in this baby. Estrada coming down right side, bounces it. Schwartz will take the jumper right baseline. That one a little shy. Rebound it down to Webush. And into the front court quickly comes Ellie Johnson. She was cut off to a trailing McCabe. Ball tipped. Still by Estrada. Estrada, good move. Good adjustment. Comes down left side. Bounces it to Schwartz. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good recovery by Webush. Saving an easy layup on the feed from Estrada to Schwartz. So Tigers will regroup. They'll inbound from the left baseline. Trailing 27-18 on the Pizza Range scoreboard. 16:01 remaining. Now Suker, a quick 3 on the left side on the inbound short. Rebound. McCabe tight ropes the baseline and got it back into Welp. Choco behind the back. In some trouble. Got it over to Hansen on the right side. Tries to throw a tough pass and out of bounds. Turnover St. Peter. It's their 7th of the game. And Coach Wallatick wants a timeout for the Saints. 27-18 as St. Peter leads by 9 with 15:49 remaining.
Saints take a full timeout. Hey, Tiger fans, download the free Marshall Tiger app on your mobile device and help support the Tigers. Check into home events and earn Tiger points for your attendance. Redeem your points at the app prize store and at local businesses. Find schedules, rosters, and game day programs all on the Marshall Tiger app. Search Marshall Tigers in your app store and download today.
Back at the Marshall High School out of a St. Peter timeout. 27-18 Tigers trail by 9 and 15:45 to play here in the second half from the Marshall High School. And Thursday night basketball action. As Lene Estrada had the ball tipped, and it's stolen by McCabe, and up the floor comes St. Peter. 12th turnover by Marshall. McCabe steps through, kicks out, wide open 3 for Ellie Johnson. Left wing is in and out, no good. Marks battles for it. It's down to the ground. They let him play. Go left baseline, Webush. So she'll fire. Hansen will fire a 3 and nail it just off the top on the right side. Hansen's 3rd 3 of the night. That has been the tough part for Marshall. So close to cutting the lead much closer. Just not able to do it. Right side is Kaya Suker. Kaya on top of the key. Looks back over to the right. Now goes left to Paige Andrews. Gives it to Lene Estrada. Lene on top of the key to Petrick, who hands off to Maddie Marks. She'll fire 3 right wing. That one is short. Rebound down to Paige. Put back up. Too strong. Rebound down to McCabe. Ooh. Like Paige would have got that. McCabe steps through. Tough layup, but got it to go. It deadened off the back rim and fell in. McCabe now with 4. And the largest lead of the night for St. Peter as they lead by 14. Right baseline is Kaya Suker. 32-18 our score in favor of St. Peter. Suker kicks out. Marks over to left Estrada. Lene, one bounce on top to Marks. Maddie surveys the defense. Trying to attack right, leaves it for Petrick. Petrick back over to Maddie on the right wing. Looking down low at Andrews. They don't get it to her. A couple dribbles with Maddie, hands off Estrada. Estrada goes baseline, picks up her dribble, fires it back out to Maddie. On top of the key, Petrick, extra pass, super she'll fire 3 left wing. That one too strong. A rebound down to Webush. Webush to the left side. 3 is faked. And Welp will run over Petrick. They let that go. They fire a pass out. Hansen will run it down. On top to Johnson. Back over to the right side. Webush. Got Johnson inside. Instead over to McCabe on the right baseline. McCabe trying to attack Suker. Stop, cut off. Drop pass. Jumper for Welp is good. J.C. Welp from 16 feet on the right baseline. She has 4, all in the second half, and the lead grows to 16. Now Petrick is fouled on a bump. We're going to say foul goes on Webush. Her second. Estrada out for Marshall, and in is Anasano. 3 players out for St. Peter. Ultra runs one on, along with Neusmeyer. Salama down, Petrick, power dribble, goes right at Neusmeyer. Can't finish with the left hand. Andrews trying to keep it alive, but Neusmeyer comes away with it. Reese also checked in for St. Peter. Over to the left, they go well. And they're going to get her for a travel. And Stunner step on the catch. As Petrick will check out, and a Meyer in for Marshall. A 13-12 to play, 34-18 in favor of St. Peter. Tigers have able to get 3 points in the second half, but it was a 3 by Natalie Petrick. Sano on top of the key for Marshall. Over to the right to Kaya Suker. Kaya coming off the screen from Andrews on top to Marks instead. Maddie trying to cross over. Good defense by Welp. Will hand off to Kaya. Close quarters. Kaya to Sano. Sano throws down the right side of the paint to Andrews on the right baseline. Page wanting to attack. She's cut off on the baseline. Give it back to Sano, who is then fouled by J.C. Welp. Welp's third. Close foul trouble for St. Peter is Welp and McCabe with 3 apiece. Welp will check out, and Sarah Conlon is in for St. Peter. Try to pass it into Andrews. Good steal by Kelly Hansen for St. Peter. To the left side, McKenna Reese gives it to Conlon. Conlon passed too high, but saved in by Hansen here on the near side. Hansen trying to set up the offense, guarded by Anasano. Swings it over to left to Reese. Reese to Conlon, just off the top of the right side. Looks down low, nothing there. Now over to Reese left side. Extra pass, Hansen to the baseline. 34-18 in favor of St. Peter. 12:15 remaining second half. Ultra runs. Guarded by Maddie Marks. Over to the right, Reese. And now we got a foul underneath, and it's going to be a 3-second violation on Neusmeyer. The Saints had 5 turnovers in the first half, 4 already in the second half. Hansen out, McCabe in for St. Peter, and now McCabe just picked up her 4th. Just checked back in and got caught for the reach. So McCabe will have to check out. Ellie Johnson in. Maddie Marks to inbound. In the backcourt, gets it into Sano. Gives it right back to Maddie. And Maddie will bring it up the floor for Marshall. 12 minutes to play. 34-18 in favor of St. Peter. Kaya Suker to Hannah Meyer. Fakes the jump shot to the left to go to Maddie Marks. Maddie on top to Sano. Fakes the 3 over to Meyer right wing. Hannah looks down low, 1 bounce to Suker. Swings it over to left Sano. Sano on that left wing. On top to Meyer. Hannah going to attack left side. Nice take. Shot no good. Lot of collision. Paige Andrews can't corral it. So they give it to Reese. Bullet pass. Good catch by Johnson here on the near side. And St. Peter will trot into the front court. 11:25 to play. 34-18 in favor of St. Peter. Ultra runs off the screen. Dumps it left. Good catch by Conlon. She is then fouled by Andrews. Hannah Meyer. Hannah's first. And Conlon will go to the line. She has 6 points tonight. As you mentioned, 2 threes in the first half. Knocks down the first one. We'll get another. Second free throw is good from Conlon, too. 36-18 in favor of St. Peter. They led by 10 at the half. And just 3 points in the second half for Marshall as they're trying to find some offense here. Andrews to Sano on the right side. So they get it on top to Kaya Suker. Kaya over to left to Paige Andrews. Paige looks down low. Can't find anybody, so she'll skip it to Marks. Good look at a three. She'll fire. That's up and good for Maddie Marks. Maddie now with 5. Tigers need a couple of those. They've been playing pretty good defense. They've frustrated St. Peter. Sometimes turnovers will get the best of you, and there's a turnover on Reese. Fired a missile behind Ultrabruns here on the near side, and that's St. Peter's 5th turnover of the second half. Newsmeyer out. It's 36-21 in favor of the Saints. Hand off into Kaya Suker, gives it back to Anna Sano. Sano dribbles on the Tiger emblem, bounces it over to left to Maddie Marks. Maddie looks down low, nothing there. On top to Andrews, over to the right Sano. Sano looks down low, on top to Maddie. Over to left, Kaya Suker. Kaya fakes the quick three, back on top to Marks. Marks bounces it over to Sano on the right wing. Sano on top to Andrews. Andrews back over to the left to Marks. Marks left baseline, Petrick. Petrick back to Marks left wing on top to Suker. Over to the right, Andrews. Andrews. One dribble on top to Sano, over to the left, Suker. Suker dumps it down low. Petrick can't quite hang on, and it's going to be off of St. Peter, they'll say. Hanson must have got a piece of it. That was on the far side, couldn't quite see it. 9:55 remaining second half. 36-21 in favor of St. Peter.
Checking in for the Saints, number 22, Jason Ross.
As Ultrabruns checks out. Well, back in for St. Peter. Up it into Petrick. Natalie, power dribble, goes with the right hand. Got it to go. Natalie in double figures with 11. 36-23. Tigers plenty of time to chip away at this, baby. It's Kelly Hansen on the left wing. Gives it to Conlon. Conlon will skip it on top to Weebush. Dribbles over to the right. Hands off Johnson. Curls around. Puts up it over 15-footer. That one shy into the right. Rebound down to Maddie Marks. Maddie will bring it up the floor for Marshall. Dribbles to the top of the key. Bounces over to Suker. She'll fake the three. Kaya now off the bounce. Gives it to Andrews. Andrews on top to Sano. She'll redirect traffic. Gives it to Maddie Marks. Back to Sano, over to left. Suker. Kaya. Gives it Petrick. Open three. Left baseline is up. Halfway down and out. Oh, that would have been a giant three for Marshall, but it got him back to within 10. Behind the back dribble by Ellie Johnson over to the right. They go to Hansen. Dangerous pass. They'll say Anna touched it. So it'll stay with St. Peter. The Tigers got a beautiful look on the left baseline, and Natalie's three went halfway down and came out on her. Conlon out. Back in is Hansen. Has reached to inbound for the right baseline, having a little trouble, and that's going to be touched by no one. That's going to be Tiger basketball. It's a ball thrown out of bounds. 11th turnover by St. Peter. 8:50 remaining in the contest. Pizza Ranch scoreboard reads 36-23 in favor of St. Peter. Kaya Suker in the backcourt falls to her knee, but got it to Sano. Tigers now need to get it across the timeline. They do. Good job by Anna. So she'll dribble on the Tiger emblem. Looks to her left. Now throws to her right. To Maddie Marks. Maddie on top to Petrick. Natalie fakes the three. She'll drive left. Go strong. Nice play and draw a foul. It's hips collide on that left side. The foul's going to go on Ellie Johnson. That'll be her second. That'll be the 4th team foul on St. Peter. And Natalie into the line for the first time tonight. Does lead the team with 11. First free throw for Natalie is good.
Checking in for the Saints, number 5, delivering to 23.
And Johnson out. McCabe checks in with her 4 personals, as does Ultrabruns. Free throw good for Natalie. And a timeout by Coach Westby.
Tigers take a 30-second
36-25 on the Pizza Ranch scoreboard. Saints lead by 11 with 8:27 to play.
Sporting Goods, Ralph Nutrition, and Pensacola Bottling and Pipestone for the support of the Marshall Tigers. Tigers will be back at home on Saturday afternoon when they host Kilmurray. Lower level games begin at 1:30 with the varsity to follow at about 3 p.m.
Back at the Marshall High School, out of a Tiger timeout. McCabe gets by Kaya Suker, left baseline to Hanson. Hanson dribbles over to the left wing, bounces it. Weebush to McCabe. Here she is, baseline, steps through. No, travel. It's going to be a turnover on St. Peter. At 5 of the first half, they have 7 here in the second half, 12 for the game. Is Estrada gets it in, and now Coach Westby felt his team is in trouble and called the timeout. Tigers now down to 1 remaining. Back at the Marshall High School, they'll call a 5-second call as Lene trying to inbound. Good defensive pressure by St. Peter. Tigers just their 4th turnover here in the second half. They've done a good job of holding on to the basketball this half. Trail 36-25, 8:13 remaining as the inbound comes into McCabe, guarded by Matty Marks. Give it to Hanson. Hanson, one bounce over to the left, Olchebruns. To Welp. Near the left baseline. On top, Weebush. Over to the right, Hanson. Back over left, McCabe. McCabe, a couple dribbles with the right hand. Marks doing a good job in her hip pocket. Give it Weebush. Weebush near that right baseline. Dribbles over to the right wing. She'll look to attack. Fires left baseline. Good catch by Welp. Welp now picks up her dribble. In some trouble. Tough pass, but got it to McCabe. McCabe fakes the jump shot. Ball knocked out of bounds by Natalie Dietrich. It remained with St. Peter with 7:41 remaining. 36-25 in favor of the Saints. McCabe will inbound on this near sideline. Gets it in to Welp. Couple dribbles with the right hand. Bounces it over to Olchebruns on the right wing. Right baseline, Weebush. Weebush looks inside. Still looking. Looks at the wing. Couple dribbles now with the left hand. Wanted to attack Schwartz. Goes left baseline. Open 3 for Hanson. Is launched and good. Kelly Hanson has knocked down 4 threes, 2 in each half. The lead back to 14 for St. Peter at 39-25 with 7:15 remaining. Ball stolen. Hanson will come up. Ball knocked away by Marks, and she'll touch it as she's out of bounds, so it'll stay with St. Peter.
Checking in with Tigers number 32, Byron. Checking in with Saints number 1, Ellie Johnson.
So it'll be an inbound from McCabe here on the left baseline. Nope, McCabe will check out. Johnson back in. Gets it in left baseline to Welp. Welp. One dribble, make it a couple with the right hand on top of the key to Johnson. Johnson goes over to her left on the left side wing. Ball tipped away and stolen by Matty Marks. Good job by Matty. A turnover by St. Peter in the second half. 13 for the game. 6:49 remaining. 39-25 in favor of the Saints. Lene Estrada on the right side wing. The screen from Meyer. Skips it over to left. Suker. Kaya fakes the three. She'll attack. Go left-hand layup. High kiss is good for Kaya. Kaya now with 5. Tigers back to within 12 at 39-27. 6:30 remaining. Lob it down low. Good catch and finish by Ellie Johnson for 2. Now Suker back up the floor for Marshall. Fires over to Estrada on the left wing. Lene hits it left baseline to Petrick. Back over to Estrada. Estrada skips it over to the right to Suker. Suker looks down low. Can't find anybody. On top, Petrick fakes the three. Nice dribble. Now got caught in the air, and she draws a foul and almost banked it in. Foul will go on at Webush. That'll be her 3rd.
Takes foul number 24, Sienna Webush. The 3rd personal foul, 15 foul. And Petrick with the ball.
So Petrick at the line. First free throw is up and a switch. Natalie. She'll get another. Now Petrick with 13. Marks out. Erica Jones in for Marshall. Second free throw is good for Natalie. Perfect 4 for 4 from the line. 41-29 in favor of St. Peter. Olsbrunz on the right wing. On top to Hansen over to left. Webush. Webush skips it back over to Olsbrunz. Olsbrunz trying to lob it here near side. Petrick will knock it out of bounds. Good read by Natalie. So it'll be St. Peter basketball with an inbound to the near sideline. 5:52 remaining in the ball game. 41-29 on the Pizza Range scoreboard in favor of St. Peter. Johnson inbound. Gives it to Hansen. Ball poked away by Kaya Suker. Came away with an ear steal. Good hustle by Kaya. Johnson will inbound. Lobs it in. To Well. Right baseline they go. Webush. Webush to attack with the left hand. Goes down left side. Forced her way up. Blocked by Meyer. And rebound to Meyer. She gives it to Kaya Suker. Kaya brings it up the floor. Guarded by Hansen. Tried to cross over. Nearly lost it. Gets in time. Just in before the 10-second violation. Right baseline. Jones. Jones, a couple dribbles with the right hand. Stops on top to Suker. Suker. Dribbles over to the left wing. Here she comes down. Got cut off and at it stripped. Stolen by Kelly Hansen. The Tigers can't afford those with just 5 minutes left. 41-29 in favor of St. Peter. Again, the Saints have won 9 in a row. Tigers 4 of their last 5. And now we got a foul either on Estrada or Johnson. We're going to get Lene. No, he didn't really say whether it was offensive, whether it was on defense. He just kind of pointed at both of them, and I'll call the name with a push. So an inbound in front of the St. bench from Ellie Johnson with 4:58 remaining. Inbound gives it to Kelly Hansen. Back over to the right. Johnson looks down low, can't get it to Conlon. Instead, Webush has it on top of Key. Back over to the right. Johnson. Johnson off the bounce, back on top of McCabe. Pull it past left baseline. Conlon jumper is short. Rebound underneath though to Johnson. Shot hits the bottom of the backboard. Rebound to McCabe. Forces it up. Got it to go in one. Tell you, Olivia McCabe she battles with the best of them. Not the tallest young lady. 5'5" junior. But gritty. McCabe's free throw is up. That one rims off. Rebound down to Estrada. Actually ran it down. It went off Meyer's hands. Now Lene flies up the floor. A little out of control. Picks it up just in time to get it over to Suker. Kaya trying to dump it down to Meyer. Power dribble by Hannah. Goes up and she'll draw a foul. That'll be on Ellie Johnson. That'll be her 3rd.
Thanks, foul number 1, Ellie Johnson.
43-29 our score. And Meyer at the line. She was 1 of 2 from the strike in the first half. She'll get 2 more here. Free throw is up and is good. And now with 2, 4:28 remaining. 3 timeouts remaining for the Saints. 2 remaining for Marshall. Meyer's second free throw almost got a shooter's roll, and that's going to be out of bounds off of. Coach Waltic not happy if this ball goes to Marshall. Will be St. Peter basketball. Kelly Hansen checks out. Saints coming up the floor. 43-30. Tigers trail by 13. McCabe trying to go coast to coast. Shot no good. Rebound down to Lene Estrada. Lene then has the ball ripped away by McCabe. Fell to the ground, just threw it up. And then Conlon with a board, who then got fouled. Smart play by McCabe. Didn't want to get the travel. Threw it up. Got fouled. Estrada fouled. Lene now with 4. Conlon will go to the strike for 2. She's been pretty darn good tonight for St. Peter. Free throw is good. She now has 9 for the freshman. So another free throw comes up, and that is no good. Rebound down to Natalie Petrick. So 1 of 2 at the line for Conlon. 44-30 in favor of the Saints with 4:07 remaining. Kaya Suker over to the right, gives it to Maddie Marks. Maddie dumps it to Meyer. Meyer lost it, can't get it back, and then fouls J.C. Welp. That'll be the 15th foul on Marshall. It's just a tough pass to convert. Even if Hannah does catch it, she's put in a tough spot, possibly an offensive foul, but couldn't quite hang on to the basketball. 44-30, and now a timeout called by St. Peter. 44-30, Saints lead by 14, 3:59 to play.
Saints take a full timeout.
Back at the Marshall High School, McCabe had the ball poked away by Maddie Marks. Goes to Kaya Suker. Kaya coming down left side. Got caught in a tough spot and travels to give it right back. Kaya was going to go, but it was a good recovery by McCabe, playing with 4 fouls. 3:49 remaining. Tigers trail by 14. McCabe nearly had it stripped by Marks, but got it here to the near side. Ellie Johnson goes behind the back. Maddie stays in her hip pocket. Back over to the left to go Weebush. Weebush. Left baseline, well, she'll attack. She'll go up for the layup, and she'll miss one. Rebound tap loose. Meyer falls to the ground as she got the rebound. So that'll stay with St. Peter, essentially. Tigers with a turnover. McCabe to inbound for the right baseline. 44-30 on the Pizza Range scoreboard in favor of the Saints. McCabe looks, and 5-second violation on McCabe. Tigers have forced the Saints into 10 turnovers the second half after having just 5 in the first half. Kaya Suker to bring it up. Tigers need points, and they need them in a hurry. There's 3:25 remaining. Anasano on the right wing, on top to Maddie Marks. Maddie with a play to develop, gets it over to Sano on the right wing. And a couple dribbles with the left hand on top of the key. Back over to the left to Maddie. She'll try to go baseline. She'll put up a tough shot, partially blocked. Rebound on the ground. McCabe had it poked away, but it goes to Sano. Over to Suker, left wing on top to Maddie. Back over to Sano on the right side. Back on top to Maddie. Back over Suker, left wing. Kaya looks down low. Looks for anybody. Now she'll get it back out to Maddie Marks. Hands it back off to Kaya. Coach Westby shouts out a new play. Now to 2:50 remaining. 44-30 St. Peter. Petrick on top of the key. Back over to the left. Suker, she'll fire a 3. That is up too strong. Rebound down to Conlon. Conlon, get it to Welp. She will walk into the front court for St. Peter. Bounce it over to Weebush. Weebush, left baseline to Welp. Welp bounces it on top to Conlon. Now to 2:20 remaining. Conlon, a couple dribbles with the right hand. Over to that right side. Now gets it here on the left wing. McCabe, bullet pass down to Weebush, poked away by Meyer. Weebush gets it back. She put up the shot, blocked by Meyer, and also rebound down to Hannah. Good play. Give it to Maddie Marks. And Maddie into the front court for Marshall. Crosses over beautifully. Down to the paint, goes up. Got it to go in one. Nice drive by Maddie. Well, Coach Bott has talked about them trying to convince Maddie to be more aggressive. That was a beautiful play. Great crossover and adjustment to get the end one. Maddie now with 7-5 in the second half. Free throw up for Maddie is good. So an inbound comes up from Hansen. Gets it in just in time to McCabe. Bullet pass middle of the floor to Ultrabruns. She'll let everybody clear. 44-33 Tigers trail by 11 with 1:50 to go. And now Weebush travels. Caught it cleanly, but then stepped back and drug a foot. Turnover on St. Peter. Inbound for Marks. Gets it into Kaya Suker in close quarters. Kaya to bring it up, guarded by Kelly Hansen. Kaya over to the left to Sano. Open, pull-up jumper for Anna is good. And a timeout by Coach Westby. Sano's first two tonight. The Tigers within 9, 44-35 on the Pizza Ranch scoreboard. 1:40 remains. Back at the Marshall High School, 44-35 at the Pizza Ranch scoreboard in favor of St. Peter. Minute 40 remaining. Inbound comes into Hansen. Tigers with just 5 team fouls. Now they have Hansen trapped. She rolls it ahead to Ultrabruns. Ultrabruns middle of the floor to McCabe. Fires over to the right, Weebush. Weebush on that right wing. Tigers will see if they decide to foul. Just a 9-point game in favor of St. Peter. Right side, Welp. Welp try to attack right side, and there's going to be a bump by Hannah Meyer. Hannah will pick up her third. Hannah's hit a couple nice block shots. Inbound coming up from McCabe on the right baseline for St. Peter with 1:20 remaining. Inbound comes in. Suker read it beautifully. Almost had a steal, but she knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with St. Peter with an inbound coming up left baseline. Looking is McCabe. And now we got a whistle, and there's going to be an offensive foul on St. Peter. Moving screen is called on Weebush, and that's her four. More importantly, the Tigers would have an opportunity to cut this 9-point deficit closer, and where you have 1:15 remaining. Tigers 1 timeout remaining. As they go right side, Marks hands off. Suker gives it back to Sano. Anna kicks out to Marks. Marks attacks left side, goes in the air, and there's going to be a foul. A reach is going to be called. Coach Walatik wanted the charge, but the reach, I think, is what he saw came before. So Ultrabruns picks up her second. Marks to the line for 2. Free throw is up, no good. Tigers needed that one, no time coming off the clock. Trying to cut into this deficit. Maddie will try to do it with the second. She'll knock down the second. And now we got a substitution for St. Peter. Maddie now at 9. Dietrich, the leading scorer tonight for the Tigers with 14. Maddie has 9. We 103 remaining, 44-36 in favor of St. Peter. Webush out. Inbound comes into Johnson. Behind Ultrabruns, but a good catch. Gives it to Johnson up before they go. McCabe, good crossover. Attacks, layup good. Attack by Olivia McCabe. She has 8 now on the night for St. Peter. 46-36, and now Marks has it stolen. But the ball poked away by Meyer, run down by Sano. So 1 turnover apiece. Sano fires to Marks, right baseline, fakes the 3. She'll attack now in the paint. Shot missed. Rebound, Meyer tries to battle for it, ripped away by McCabe. McCabe slows it down. Final 30 seconds. It's McCabe will attack. She'll fire it out. They get it to Johnson over to the right. Hansen. Hansen on top to Ultrabruns. Back over to Hansen on the right. 18 seconds. 46-36 on the Pizza Range scoreboard in favor of St. Peter. Looks like St. Peter's going to win their 10th in a row. Tigers, great effort. Too many threes in that first half for St. Peter. We'll get assistant coach Bott's thoughts after the contest here. The final seconds wind down. And it is a final on the Pizza Range scoreboard. 46-36. St. Peter with a victory tonight over the Tigers. Tigers fall to 6-7. And St. Peter improves to 12-1 on the year.